Hi everyone! So today I'll be teaching you how to make a PNGtuber without using Discord. Today I will be using iRisen's GazoTuber. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But basically this is a different software that will be using it's sort of like the same concept as Discord, but this time, like, you don't have to be on voice chat, you would just be on Discord. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. What it basically looks like, it's kind of like this, where my character in the middle right here is like every time I'm talking, she'll pop up and change her image. That's what I look like when I'm not talking. You can also change it so it's not bouncing. So if I turn this off, I'm not bouncing. And then if I do the other way, or not the other way, if I dim, basically I won't turn as dark, it will be the same color. So now it looks like I'm talking. You can also change like the mic sensitivity right here. You can also change the background so it can help with OBS or slobs if you have that. And you can also put in different slots for images as well. So first, we're going to search up right here. You can just type in the Easy PNGtuber software on YouTube and you'll easily be able to find it. So basically what you want to do, you go down, go to download onto his coffee. You can absolutely feel free, if you have the money, to tip him for when you're getting this. So you would click on the GazoTuber and then you can just put in like $0 right here, and then you can just put get now, and then it should be able to download. Since I already downloaded, I'm not gonna be able to do that, and it will be something like this. From here, you do need 7-zip or WinRAR if you have that. If you don't, you can go ahead and download it on Google. They're both free. Sometimes there's a trial for WinRAR if I remember, but 7-zip is absolutely free. From here, you can then open it, drag that big folder onto here, and it should look like this. So you have the GazoTuber and the little PCK file, which is basically just a file that's needed to run the application. So once you open it here, let me just redo it. Once you open it, it'll come something like this. Most likely it will look more like this rather than my first image. So what you want to do first is go to the first one, which is the little pink one, and this is your first file that you want to put in that is not talking. So you want to put in the file that's not talking, or the PNGtuber, and that's mine right there. As you can see, it disappears when I'm talking because I'm already talking and my mic sensitivity is right there. Click on the second one, put in the other PNGtuber in there, with the one with the face, and there you go. Then you can go ahead and change it between bouncing, dim, and the mic sensitivity. If you put in the mic sensitivity too high, it'll just make it look like you're always talking. So you want to kind of adjust that to your voice so that every time you're talking, it shows whether you're talking or not talking, or if you're eating. So right here in the background, these are very important. The first one is going to be transparent. As you can see, it just looks like my PNGtuber. Pretty cool. Next one is green screen. You don't really have to use this because I could show you a way how to make it so you could just use the first one. The third one is just the background, which I did on my first one, which you could see that I just inserted like a picture in there. Once you do click on it, you do have to put in a background, so I suggest not really clicking on it unless you really want a background. But yeah, so if you do get an error, sometimes you get an error when you first open it, and you would have to go to your sound settings for this, and boop. So once you open that, you can see like your output and input. You're going to be focusing on your input because that is what is coming through your mic. But what actually, okay, so you do have to choose your mic, which mine is the mic in Elgato 1. But if it still doesn't work, you go all the way down into your manage sound devices, into input devices. Previously I was fixing this up before, and I had like all of these in the input devices. So what you want to do is disable all the ones that you don't want in your input device, because that is what it's going to be captured. And then once you fix that, just go ahead and like exit out the GazoTuber and then put it back in, and it should be able to work. Hey, now on to OBS. Here I just have my little overlay, and here's my PNGtuber. So what you want to do is go to sources, click on it, click on game capture. You could just name it whatever you like, add it, and then you want to capture a specific window. And then the window you want to choose is the GazoTuber.exe. And then it's not really capturing, but I guess it's because I'm already in it. You would want to click on allow transparency for it. This will allow to show the PNGtuber, but as a transparency if you have the first background checked out. So if you click on this, go back, press OK, usually it will come up. It doesn't show because I'm using I'm using slobs for it and not OBS, so it's kind of the same concept when you use slobs. Let me go ahead and show you that. So here I have slobs. You see my PNGtuber right there. Let me fix this up. So when you change it up, you can see my PNGtuber is now working over there. You can obviously move it. When you don't have the transparency on or the first background checked out, you can see the actual whole background in. So make sure you click on the first one off so it doesn't show. And from there you don't have to use Discord. So if your mic doesn't work or like it's too much running in the background, this would be a good application to use.